In Jesus' name we pray. Mark chapter 10, 46. We're going to read together. Be on your feet. I didn't say sit down. Mark chapter 10, from verse 46 to 50. Lord, help me this morning. Mark chapter 10, from 46. We're going to read together with the voice of thunder. 1, 2, go. And they came to Jericho. And as he went out of Jericho with his disciples and a great number of people, blind Bartimaeus, the son of Timaeus, sat by the highway side begging. And when he heard that it was Jesus of Nazareth, he began to cry out and say, Jesus, thou son of David, have mercy on me. And many charged him, but he cried the more a great deal, thou son of David, have mercy on me. And Jesus stood still and commanded him to be called. And they called the blind man, saying unto him, be of good comfort, rise, he calleth thee. And he, casting away his garment, rose and came to Jesus. And Jesus answered and said unto him, let's add those words, what wilt thou that should do unto thee? The blind man said unto him, Lord, that I might receive my sight. And Jesus said unto him, thank you, Father, go thy way, thy faith hath made thee. And immediately he received his sight and followed Jesus. Let me preach to 7 persons. Tell them, arise, he calleth thee. I'm not satisfied. Leave your seat and tell 7 persons. Clap them and tell them he's calling you. He's calling you. Arise. Arise. He's calling you. Sit down. Was passing, the Bible said he began to cry. He began to do what? Cry. Please follow me this morning like a tornado. He began to cry. And the Bible said there were a group of people who were trying to shut his mouth. They were trying to do what? Shut his mouth. Shut his mouth. And so that he will no longer cry. And so that Jesus cannot hear him. But the Bible said the more they cried, the more he cried, the more. Why was he crying? He was crying so that Jesus can hear him. He was crying for a visitation. He was crying for an intervention. And that is why, for any one of you here this morning that has been crying for a visitation, you have been crying that God should visit you. You have been crying that God should intervene in your case. I prophesy this morning with this man that I used to pray. I speak into your life. I speak from the 12 heavens that in this morning service he shall call your name. 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 My God will call your name this way. I said he will call your name this way. For the Bible says, it said, surely the expectation of the righteous shall not be cut off. Whatever your expectation is, it shall be next this morning. It shall be next this morning. I say it shall be met 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 this morning. It shall be met this morning. It shall be met this morning. Run on the sea and shout fire. The same people that were trying to shut his mouth, they're still the same people that came to him and said, arise, he's calling you. Eh? They said what? Strong feeling in my spirit this morning that there's somebody here this morning. God is about to call your name. But the Bible said, as soon as they told him that Jesus was calling him, the Bible said, he casted away his garment. Is it like that in your Bible? Yes. What happened? And he casting away his garment, rose and came to Jesus. There is an evil garment that is about to be cast away in this service. Did you hear what I said? I said there is an evil garment that is about to be taken away from your life. Every evil garment that is covering your eyes, every evil garment that is covering your finance, every evil garment that is covering your work, that is covering your favor, that is covering your inheritance, in the name of Jesus, if you shout amen, it shall be casted away. By the power of God upon my life, by the anointing bestowed upon my life, I pray for someone this morning. I cast the garment away. 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 That garment of shame, that garment of sickness, that garment of setback, that garment of healing, it is casted away this morning. I said it is casted away this morning. I said it is casted away this morning. So I want to shout, cast away. It's a fashion show. Every day is what? Fashion show. And the world is a platform. The world is the wrong way. In ministry, we don't only cast out demons, we also cast out garments. We also do what? Cast out garments. There are garments that needs to live your life for you to be able to gain deliverance. Am I talking this morning? Yes. When you enter into a palace, there is one thing that is so vivid in knowing who is the king. It is called what? Garment. With the garment, you can differentiate who is the king and who is the servant. Is that true? Yes. When you go to a prison, you can differentiate the prisoners from the warder. How do you know? Their garment. When you go to a school, you can differentiate a student from the teachers. How do you know? Garments. Garments are very, very significant when it comes to destiny. Somebody shout garment.
Garments.
Can you hear me ask somebody, what garment are you putting on? The reason why the young man could not have access to see Jesus was because there was a satanic garment that was on him. They said to him, "Alas, Jesus is calling you." And the first thing he did was to cast away what? Why? What does garment has to do with Jesus is calling you? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. It's just like I say, I thank God come, and the next thing he start putting his suit. Eh? There are garments that can't stand the presence of God. And that is why this morning, if your amen is up to 3, every garment that has hindered you up till now, the presence of God here shall chuck it out of your life. That is why the day a prisoner is released, his garment change.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Have you seen a prisoner be released?
Yes.
There's always what? A change of clothes. There's always a change of garment. And it is not the clothes you wear to sleep that you wear to work. Eh? You must change garment. You must change clothes. And one thing you must understand about garments is that garments are yokes. Isaiah chapter 10, verse 27. It shall come to pass on that day that his yoke shall be what? Let's read it together. Want to go? And it shall come to pass in that day that his body shall be taken away off his wear. Off his wear. Your clothes, where does it say? And what happened to the neck? And his yoke from off thy neck. Your clothes says where? On the neck. And also where? So garments are what? They are yokes. Please sit down. They rest on the neck and they also rest on where? On the shoulder. Many people lament today because of their garment. It is garment that differentiates slavery from royalty.
My father, yes, sir.
Your dressing sometimes determines your family background. We live in a world that rates you by your dressing. They rate you, especially in Turkey. When you are well dressed, a Turkish man has a way he calculates everything you are putting on.
One time I was flying from Nigeria to Turkey, and one of the hair hostess saw my watch, and she grabbed my hands. I was like, what's the matter? I said, no, this watch. She said, is it original? I said, what's my business with you? I said, it's original. He said, are you sure? I said, pull it. I pulled it. He weighed it. He said, why? I said, what? Somebody shout, calleth. This morning, God is going to release you from every satanic prison
So that your garment will change. I say your garment is changing this morning. There is about to be a divine release. Freedom is coming your way. And as it happens, your garment will change. Your status will change. Somebody shout a change of garments.
When a tailor wants to sew clothes for you, they must measure your neck and your shoulder. Is that true? So we can see that what stopped Bartimaeus from seeing Jesus, what hindered him all these years, was garment. Somebody shout garment. Garment. What's garment? Scripture started by introducing him. But if you study that place particularly, you discover that his name was not Bartimaeus. Read up the scripture. Let me break it for you. His real name was what? Bartimaeus. They called him what? Blind. Please follow me up. Blind what? Son of what? Bartimaeus simply means son of Timaeus. I know what I'm saying. When you say Bartimaeus, you are indirectly saying son of Timaeus. Bar means son. Timaeus. So you can't call somebody son of Timaeus. It doesn't make sense. That is not a name. That is only an expression. Maybe you are trying to tell someone this is the son of this person. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Okay, what's your father's name? Oluwadare. So if I say son of Oluwadare, is that your name? Your name is Gabriel. So what they were telling us is that this one is the son of Timaeus. But nobody told us his real name. What? Satanic garment has swallowed it up. There is a level of affliction a man goes through. People begin to define and explain him with that condition. Are you listening to me? Don't you know that old woman that has refused to get married? They forget your name. Why? Because affliction has swallowed up your name. The Bible told us about the woman with the issue of blood. That was not her name. But her condition swallowed up her name. And when you study that place, you discover that the guy was not blind from birth. He was not blind from birth. He became blind when he inherited a garment. When the father died, Timaeus, when he died, because Timaeus himself was a blind man. Are you listening to me? Yes. Timaeus, the father, was what? A blind man. In fact, in that family lineage, one of the problems they have was blindness. The great-grandfather, the great-grandfather passed it to the father. Same garment. And the moment they put on that garment, blindness come. And as soon as Timaeus was about to die, he passed the same garment to the son. And he became blind. I don't know the negative thing that has left a generation to your own generation.
I don't know what is negative that you have inherited from your great grandfather, from your father. This morning you are about to cast it away. God is about to open your eyes and you will cast it away. I said you will cast it away. I said you will cast it away. Tell somebody, my eyes shall be open this morning.
Sit down. That's what mind what you inherit. Inherited a garment. The Bible said a good man dies and leaves an inheritance for his children. But a wicked man dies and leaves poverty, leaves debt for his children to pay. Debt. Some of us now, the debt we are paying today, we actually inherited it. We inherited the debt. Father was blind. So they were saying, this is the son of a blind man. Or rather, a blind son of a blind father. So the guy was what? A blind son of a blind father. You see the reason why sight is very good. You see the reason why as a man it's good to live well, so that your children can inherit something good. The man was blind, his son also was blind. That's what it mind what you inherit.
And as soon as Jesus
Gave a command that they should call him, the Bible said the first thing he did was that he casted away his garment. When a satanic garment is upon a person, it has a way it keeps the person by the roadside. The Bible told us further that this young man was by the roadside. He was begging. He was what? Begging. He was begging. Others were using the main road, but this young man was by the roadside. What kept him there? Somebody shout garment.
Amen. There are so many people today who are by the roadside of life. By the roadside of life. And what will they do there?
They beg. I told us that there are people today who are in Europe, who are beggars. Beggars. And when people at home are thinking you are doing something good, but don't know you are a beggar here. That is not the will of God for you. The will of God for you is not to be a beggar, but to be a giver. That is why this morning the anointing of God is going to come upon you, and you will leave the roadside to the main road. That's amen is standing on one leg. beggars have so many disadvantages. They can't eat what they like. There is this restriction. They can't wear what they like. I remember some time ago, someone was asking me for a favor. And I said, what do you want? I asked the person, what do you want? And he said, anything. That is how you know a beggar. Begging has a way, it affects your mindset. That even when your helper is asking you, what do you want? You say anything. Someone who is not a beggar always know what they want. Am I talking to somebody? Yes. God is not going to give you anything. He's going to give you something that will take you out of begging. Amen. You give me anything. And I said, what do you mean? He said, sir, you know a beggar has no choice. Have you come across that language before? He will tell you a beggar has no choice. And it's true. They don't have a choice. Anything you give them, they collect. If you chop food, remain, give them, they take. Today, every spirit of begging that has kept you on one spot as a result of evil habit, if your hands are stretched to this altar and your amen is still up to 3, my God shall deliver your hand. He sat by the highway side and they told us what he was doing. He was not just blind, he was also a beggar. Every affliction you see today has its root somewhere. He was a beggar because he was blind. He was blind because he was a garment. Are you following me? Sometimes the things we think is the problem is not actually the problem. Hello? It's actually the problem. The guy said to me yesterday, he says, sir, please pray. I've been seeing my mother in a dream, pressing my neck. And I said, how long? He said, it's like every day, something that keeps in her face. And she said, please check if she's a witch. And sent me the picture I did, I prayed on it, and God said to me, she's not a witch. There's someone using her face. And if you don't know, you would think the problem is your mother, not knowing there is a root behind it. Whatever that is the root of the challenge you are going through, with my eyes open and with my eyes closed, I tackle it this morning in the name of Jesus. We're going to pray. Stand up, stand up. We're going to pray. I just feel it. Let's pray. Tackle the root of my problem. If you can handle the roots, the fruits will be good. Tackle the root of my problem. Lift your hands above heaven. Say with me, my Father, my Maker.
My Father, my Maker.
As I begin to pray, tackle the root of my problem. Open your mouth wherever you are and make sure you are praying. Make sure you are praying. In Jesus' name we pray. Sit down.
soon as he received the garment, he became blind. I said to us, the garment sponsors what? Begging. Sponsors what? Begging. Every garment of begging placed on you, it catch fire. Is that amen or man? With your mouth, say 7 times, I refuse to beg.
I refuse to beg. I refuse to beg. I refuse to beg. I refuse to beg. I refuse to beg. I refuse to beg. I refuse to beg.
Because you were not created by God to be a beggar. You were not created by God to depend on your mate. You can be a female and still feed male. Have I told you somebody? That spirit of I must sleep with somebody to get money. The wrong mindset. You can be a female and still do what? Feed male. And that is what will take me to my next point. When the spirit of the garment is at work, it sponsors blindness. It sponsors what?
Blindness.
Can you get me a cloth? Please come, Richie. Get me something like an handkerchief. It sponsors what?
Blindness.
Okay, can you see? What can you see? Huh? You can.
I can see the people. I can see.
You can see light also. Come, that is eyes. Cover his nose. I think that is eyes. Okay. Can you see?
No, sir.
You can see.
No, I cannot see it.
You can see.
No,
You can see. What are you seeing?
I'm seeing darkness.
A blind man is not a man that does not see. A blind man is a man that can see, but all he sees is darkness.
Talk to me.
All he sees is what?
Darkness.
It's darkness. The reason why, as a female, you think you need to sleep with somebody to get money is because all you are seeing is darkness. There is no revelation. And when there is no revelation, there cannot be revolution. That's what you need, light. That mindset of her. Because today when you say she's going abroad, the first thing that comes to the mind of people is prostitution. And there are people today who have accepted it. That the only job overseas is prostitution. And there are so many things you can do as a lady. If only you can see. If only you can what? You can see. The problem of most people overseas is blindness. Satan has so blinded them that they no longer see the right thing to do. All they see is the negative things. When Hagar left the house of Abraham, we were told Abraham settled Ishmael with bread and water. But while they were on their journey, the Bible told us that the bread and wine and water got finished.
And the child became very hungry in the wilderness. In where?
Wilderness.
Location does not determine your location. Where you are does not determine your pocket. The Bible said she started crying because the child was dying. And she cried to a level that the angel of God sent the angel, and the angel came down in that same place where she felt there was nothing. The Bible told us that the angel of God opened her eyes and she saw water. There's somebody, there is water in the wilderness. All you need to access it is sight. Open my eyes so that I can see the opportunities in this land. When Satan opens a man's eyes, he sees inopportunity. But when God opens a man's eyes, he sees opportunity. Am I talking to you?
Yes.
Access to light is what determines your flight. You need sight. There is a revelation God can deliver to you. It will transform your generation forever. In the same wilderness that was dry, a wilderness is a dry place. But in the same wilderness, water came out. I speak to your life. This same land that has not delivered your goods for years now. Some of you have been in this place 3 years, 4 years. You have been here 7 years, 8 years, 9 years. Nothing has happened. I prophesy this year, God will open your eyes. You will see opportunity. I say you will see opportunity. I say you will see opportunity. If you are the one to turn the shadow like thunder. Blindness as a way it keeps you on the spot. It keeps you where? On the spot. Not all stagnation are foundational. There are some foundations that are connected to blindness. That was why when they caught Samson in the book of Judges, we were told the first thing they did was to pluck his 2 eyes. Because when a man is blind, he cannot see the exit. Are you following what I'm saying? Get that handkerchief. Which you come. Can you see the exit? Can you see the door? Are you sure? You can see it. Locate the exit. Locate it. Oh my God. It's so easy for him, right? Because he can see. Okay, come back. Come back. Close his eyes. You always call me. Did you ask him for favor and he didn't do it? Okay. Oh, you did? You can't tie it. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Are you sure? Okay, hold on, take it. I want you to understand something. Locate the exit. Locate the exit. Locate the exit. Locate the exit. Oh my God, he's doing it. Alcohol. Hallelujah. Now, when he had sight, it was very easy for him, right? But now that he lost sight, it became what? Difficult. Hard life is a product of blindness. Hard life is a product of what? Blindness. When you are blind, life must be hard for you. You can't escape it. But if you can see, life becomes easy. That was why when God spoke to Abraham, he said, "What seest thou?" And Abraham looked, and God said to him, "As far as you can see, I will give it to you." So your sight determines your achievement. The level of your success in life is a product of your insight. I pray for you, receive the eyes of an eagle. Lay your hand on your eyes. Say with me, my eyes. See something. He said to Jeremiah also, "What seest thou?" What seest thou? What seest thou? When we say sight, we are talking about revelation. Revelation. Your revelation determines your acceleration. And your acceleration determines your collection.
Yes, sir.
See something. There are people that argue everything. Thank you. I don't need that sound. Don't slow me down. There are people that argue everything because they are blind. They are blind. So they argue truth. Like the scribes and Pharisees. You have them in all generations. Gullible people. They were present in the time of Jesus and they are still present in this time. Jesus healed a man on Sabbath day. They questioned it. The Pharisees are those who are far to see. They are too far from Christ, so they can't see. The Sadducees, I told us, they are those who are too sad to see. They argue everything because they are blind. Some things happened. I think some time ago, of a lady. I think it went viral now.
Yes, sir.
The lady who came out that Papa had an affair with her, this blah 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 and all that. Praise God. A normal person that has shame, if you're a lady that have shame, do you post on internet someone you had an affair with? No, you are the one they slept with. You are the one that still carried yourself and said it's shameful. It's shameful. I had someone's husband. You now came out and said he slept with me. So people don't think before they talk. You know why? Because they have expectation. We live in a world where people always want the negative things to be truth. That even when the truth comes out, they still maintain their negative stand.
Yes, sir.
My wife showed me because I was not interested in the recent that she came out and confessed this. I never believed in you, so it's not. I must say, come and watch. That's not something. I have better things to think of. But do you know, we still have gullible people who came out. No. He has paid the girl to come and confess.
Yeah, you're right, sir. One even said it, Lord, that they are still waiting for a lawyer court from Turkey. He's in Turkey. He said they are waiting for a lawyer court.
And some of these people are Christians.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Why won't Islam? Why won't the Muslim world? Why won't they be stronger?
Of course.
Yeah, you're right.
You can see division in the house of God. Ha! Now I see why God said judgment will begin from the church.
Yes, sir.
Because Christians don't know what they are doing. That's why sometimes when these Muslim people see us, they see confused people.
You're right, sir.
See not these ones that fight themselves.
Very correct.
They argue everything. These same people, they're in church. God said to me, do not be surprised. Satan does not come to you and fight. Satan joins the church. He's not a member of the church.
You're right, sir.
He's a member of the church. He's inside the church. Don't think Satan will come out and say, I'm Satan. Say they are everywhere. They are in departments. Christians. I went to pray for an Assemblies of God pastor in Auchi. The guy had stroke. As I laid hands on him, and God opened my eyes. I saw pastors around him who went to a shrine and fired stroke because they wanted to take his position. Christians. It is better to be a Christian than to carry this title or pastor. Because so many persons, before you were a pastor, you were once a Christian. Are you know what I'm saying? So now that you are a pastor, a lot of people have forgotten they were first Christians. They are no longer Christians, but they are pastors. They are pastors by office. But as soon as they leave the office, they are something else. Something else. I think it also happened in Salvation Ministry.
Yes, sir.
This David
Yeah,
Abdul.
lawyer.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
She came, a lady came and spoke against the man of God, and later came out again and said it was arranged and all that.
Yes, sir.
There were still people that say, no, it must be true. Of what benefit it is? I mean, those people that argue tight, they so argue tight. What did tight do you? 10%. What did 10% from your income? What did it do you? Now let's break this down. Look at me, everybody. We are here, right?
Yes, sir.
We pay for this place, right?
Yes, sir.
Every month we pay close to all the expenses. 3,000. Let's just say 4,000 lira. Eh? Where do we generate it from? I'm asking us. We are thinking of spreading. Where do you think those things will come from? Oh, you say they should stop tithing. Tithing is not biblical. Who are you? Who are you? Those that came before you, they tithe. You that is just coming now, you are faulting a generational rule, a generational law. Satan standing in the church. And I beg you, anywhere you hear people discussing men of God, run.
Yes, sir. You're right.
Because the consequence is not rosy at all. A man of God may not curse you, but his God marks you.
You're right.
Why? They lack revelation. Okay, since you've not been paying tithes now, has your life improved? I had a woman came out and she was saying, this first fruit, they don't come again, oh, they don't come again. And I wonder some women, are these women, are they married? They just come to Facebook, do life. Have you come across them before?
Yes, sir.
Eh? They will just sit down. My people, my name is Sexy Queen. And you see the topic, pastors and first fruit. And you see Christians, they still go there. Wow. I used to have, we had a member, I think it was in the media department, he forwarded one video to me from the Sunday at Diligence in Ukraine, where he was talking against so many preachers and all that, blah, 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 prophecies and all that, fake and all that. And I asked him, I said, what did you send to me? He said, Samson, I said, you must explain why. Why of all videos you are sending this one to me? If you believe, follow him.
That's all, sir.
Nobody put gun on your head that you must tithe or you must do anything or you must believe in prophecies or whatever. The reason you don't believe in the prophetic is because you lack light. You don't study your Bible.
That's right.
Jesus himself was a prophet. When Nathanael encountered grace, it was via prophecy. They are now analyzing a gift of the Spirit. You know, I don't know the English he was calling in his video. It is, I don't know how he said it. He says it's make believe. It's make believe. Look at it. Look at it. You have lost your calling. Sunday, you have lost your calling.
You're right.
For you to have left the word of God, you are now preaching men of God. If you don't have it, you don't have it.
You're right, sir.
The Bible says in the last days, even the very elect shall be deceived. That you don't believe it does not mean it is not real. And what you don't believe, what you don't celebrate, can never liberate you. Am I talking to somebody? Lack of revelation as a way it keeps you on one spot. If you are not ready to join the available bus, you will remain where you are. And if you say something is fake, please show us the real one. You say Adeboye is fake. Yedipo is fake. Mention prominent men of God say they are all fake. I said, sir, you show us who to follow. Because you can't lead people without a sheep. So give them a sheep. You have told them you have succeeded in carrying 1 or 2 followers to yourself. Show them who to follow.
Some of us, we need to take time. You don't even need a pastor to teach you these things. You need to take time and study the Bible from Genesis to Revelation if these things are true. They lack revelation of God's word. Their ministries today, they don't believe in deliverance. And you tell someone whose grandfather was a Tibia, father was a Tibia, that there's something like a deliverance. There are some things, when you don't understand a thing, stay away from it. Lack of revelation is what makes people ask the wrong question. Wrong question. Is Jesus the Son of God? Are you okay? 2 Timothy chapter 3:15. Study to show yourself approved and study. If you want to know, study. You want to know about tithing? Study. You want to know about first fruit? Study. You want to know if a man of God is genuine? Study. And lastly, then we'll pray. Garment hinders access. It hinders what? Access. There are places you can't enter when you have an evil garment. In the world system, there are parties you can't attend if you wear a wrong dress code. Eh? 2 Kings chapter 2 verse 12. Before Elisha could access the mantle, the Bible said he first tore his clothes. Let's read together. 1, 2, go. Everybody, 1, 2, go. And took hold of his own clothes and tore them in pieces, so that he can carry the mantle. There are garments that hinders unction. Zechariah chapter 3 from verse 1, you see there. It hinders unction. There are various kinds of garments that hinders the anointing of God from working in your life. We were told of a man called Joshua. What happened? And he should be Joshua, a high priest standing before an angel of God. That is to say, when a man of God has a wrong garment, it affects his ministry. And Satan standing at his right hand to resist him. Verse 2. And the Lord said unto Satan, is not this ground plucked out of fire? He was talking about Joshua. What happened in 3? Now Joshua was clothed with a filthy garment and stood before the angel. He is a judge, but his garment is filthy. And what happened in verse 4? And he answered and spake unto those that stood before him, saying, take away the filthy garment from him. Before we do anything, first take away the garment. Stretch forth your hands. Any form of filthy garment, a garment of bad luck, garment of sickness, garment of frustration, garment of barrenness that has been placed on you. This morning, that garment shall catch fire. You will pray. Angels of God, take away every filthy garment from me. Every fitting garment on me, take it away. Say with me, angels of God. As I begin to pray, every fitting garment that is on my body, take it away. Open your mouth and you we studied the book of Genesis 41 verse 4. Genesis 41 verse 4. Genesis 41 verse 14 rather. What did he say? Everybody wants to go? And shaved himself and changed his raiment. Raiment speaks of garment. And came to food. You have been rejected because of your garment. This morning you will be praying. Lord, in this service, I change my garment. I do what? I change my garment. Lift your hands above the moon. I change my garment. I change my garment. I change my garment. Who is someone like Christian? Who is Christian? Christian. Christian. Your name is Christian. You? Come. That one too. Can you raise your hand? I change. Put your hands up. In this service, I change. Say after me, my Father, my Maker.
My Father, my Maker.
By reason of this service today,
By the reason of this service today,
I change my garment.
I change my garment.
Please clap your hands and take this prayer seriously. I change my garment.
Thank you.